Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people, welcome back to the next episode in our Mystic Gold Camo Grind series. Today is a special day. We have unlocked the nail gun, and we are going to be running through everything it takes to be successful with the nail gun. And stick around for the end of the video because I will go over the augments, the builds, the camos we're trying to unlock, the hard challenges that need to be done to get the special camos unlocked, and all of it. We're going to cover all of it. So this gun's kind of special because it has no critical kills challenge for kills, actually. So normally with a gun like the nail gun or an AR or SMG, I don't know what this is going to be quite yet, but you have to get critical kills. Now this one is weird. You only have to get regular kills, so I think we're going to have a better time with it. Definitely going to get more accomplished with it, and I haven't played the Tomb in a very long time, so I thought to myself, well, why don't we do the rock step, get the pack-a-punch, get cryo freeze, and then eventually shift that into something that we can actually use, like maybe dead wire, and get points, because we're not worried about kills that are crits. Dead wire, though, when it does proc, has the ability to steal the kill from you, because dead wire counts as the kill. We're just going over some standard damage values here. This thing is hitting for 167, which is quite a lot. It's got a 15 round size magazine. It is full auto if I hold the trigger. So I'm going to try to hit crits because I like points just as much as the next guy. Crits count for bonus. And yeah, we'll hold this double points here till the end of the round and try to maximize our capital. Ammo capacity wise, 15, a little lacking. There are no upgrades for this gun in terms of magazine size, a grip, none of that. It is what it is when you get it. So I'm hoping that when we pack a punch, the magazine size goes up quite a bit. On the other hand, you have your ammo reserve, and ammo reserve is really solid, pushing around 300, and then just overall damage. Yeah, I kind of like this. It feels pretty good. The hair cross is a little something you got to get used to. Seeing that little pin in the middle is cool. Hip fire, this thing does not have hip fire accuracy. No, it does not. But that's all right. I think it's going to be a fun gun nonetheless. First SMG we've used in a while, which my thumb and index finger are going to save me for doing this, because when I play a melee build, I use the thumb button on the mouse for the melee. I don't actually use like anything on the keyboard, and as a result of that, my thumb from the Cali sticks is like, hey yo, take it easy, man. And then doing any SMG, or sorry, any DMR semi-automatic weapon, it's like a clicker simulator on Roblox, man. That thing, you just spam it. We're gonna take it easy. But going on life stuff, had a good day the other day. Ended up having my grandparents over for dinner, which is wonderful, at the new place. And we checked out a restaurant in the area called The Diamond. And it's a steakhouse, and they do some pretty nice cocktails. I thought they did a pretty solid job. And my grandparents seemed to be quite happy, so that was a fun treat. And then went out to Dairy Queen with them afterwards, because I know Nana loves her ice cream, and she just got an ice cream machine, which was a really kind of neat one, because it's not like the Ninja ice cream machine where you pre-freeze it and then it blends it. It's actually like something where you pour in the liquid and you have a frozen bowl that you make sure you keep, you know, in the freezer for a few hours. I want to say it's like 2 hours before you go to blend. Pour it all in, it mixes it up. Does a pretty solid job. She made fresh strawberry ice cream using strawberries from her garden, and it was wonderful. So yes, can DQ be beaten? You know, if it comes from the heart, absolutely. And then I had some other ideas here, because I was watching Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, and let me tell you, that is, if not the greatest Harry Potter out of all of them. You guys are going to have to let me know which one your favorite is, but my favorite is the Half-Blood Prince. And there was a train scene, and it had me thinking. I was like, what about if you had a business where you had like a lot of land, quite a few acreage, but it's beautiful acreage. Excuse me. Beautiful acreage. I don't know, 150 miles. Or you could do, yeah, it's got to be 150 square miles. It's going to be big, right? This is a big investment. And what you do is you have a train on there, and there's a bunch of different tracks. There's a track that's a 15-minute long track. There's a track that's a 30-minute long track. Then there's an hour, 3 hours, and 6 hours. And what you do with this track is you exclusively rent it out for film crews to film on. Or you offer leisure rides if anybody wants to go for a ride through the countryside. And the goal of this is, one, for filming. I thought, you know, if you needed to film something quick and you didn't want to take up too much of the actor's day, you could do the 15-minute. Or if you wanted them to go into character and do more of like a Westworld style. Oh my god, the nail drop off on this thing is horrible. Might be impossible. I'm gonna figure this out. But the idea is they get into character, you know, a little bit more aggressively. You're on a train for 6 hours and you're filming like you're in the Wild West. Yeah, things are bound to happen, you know? So I thought, man, if you were able to have truly a gorgeous view, and this was because I saw them on the train in Harry Potter, I'm like, man, look at out the window right there. That is amazing. Could you imagine if they were actually filming on a real train? And it seemed just like a really good money-making idea. I don't know. Oh my gosh. See how far I gotta lead that thing and that nail flies up? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dig for it. Because I still want the pack-a-punch, don't get me wrong. But you can dig for guns, and if I get one picked up, just I need a standard bullet weapon. We'll be good to go. And then I went out to breakfast with my neighbor. He invited us over. That was kind of nice. I have not done that before, but he showed us around the area. We went out for like a little eggs and bacon. Pretty solid. And, you know, nothing fancy, nothing crazy restaurant or anything like that. And had a cup of coffee. We're just chatting about life. You know, each of us have different paths. Curious to know what his path was. And, yeah, what's he doing now? You know, what's in the area? Now that we've moved over here, I found out that there is like a walk-in kind of sandbar area not too far away. Probably a good 8-minute drive, which is super cool because people have boats and they can drop in. There's like a public boat launch. I don't have a boat. Probably never will, but I'd like to have one if I could. I just think it's a lot of upkeep, and I don't have that in me yet. Slate 100, very nice. We got 7 grand, so we definitely have some money. I'm almost tempted to buy a gun off the wall just so that way we can hit this thing. Look for some dig sites, please. Also gonna need to start getting perks here pretty soon. I think I want to go ahead and grab Jug, Quick Revive, and Deadshot after I have some form of a gun. Oh boy. Whoa. Hitting pretty hard there. Homie's gotta take it easy. You can see the range damage drop off, like once I exceed just a... Oh! No way! Once I exceed a small distance on range, the damage drop off goes to 157. Okay. But we got the monocle, which is fine. I probably should have picked up Jug there, or at least been running a little bit faster. The movement speed on this weapon is good, but it feels just a hair slow in relationship to other guns that we use of the category. What do we get here? Salvage, nothing good there. I guess we could go ahead and pick up some defensive perks. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Pick up Quick Revive, grab the extra change. And then I'm going to start clearing out some of this around here. Damage is good. Like, I'm not really worried about not having this gun leveled up at least from gray by round 8, but it's a strong gun. I just played really silly right there. I think I took way too much damage and I didn't have the health regen to match it. I mean, you could say that about every down that you go through, but that was definitely a situation I didn't need to go down. But we didn't have any perks, so it doesn't really matter anyways. It's the dig site? No. I think what I'm going to do, if you guys ever get to this point and you're like, shoot, I want to be able to hit that thing, but maybe I'm rocking a shotgun or something lesser, just buy a gun off the wall. This green XM does a great job. And look at that, 1,750. A little bit expensive, right? It does set us back a hair, but you're getting a free pack-a-punch out of it, which is $5,000 worth of value, and then a cryo freeze mod, which I can happily put on this gun, so I'm not losing out on points with the nail gun, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. But look at this gun. You aim, you click, you shoot, it's done. Oh man, I missed the little one. That's okay, let him spin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. XM4 can confidently take that shot. Let's grab the cryo freeze on this. We're gonna grab the pack-a-punch on here. Holy cow, 100 rounds? Are you serious? Oh, this thing just got amazing. Oh, and it hits hard too. Double damage. Just fixed double damage. Oh, I think I'm going to be a fan of the nail gun for a little while, guys. This thing seems pretty solid. Just making sure we got both of the heads for that portion of the Easter egg. I'm pretty sure we did. No, we did not. Good thing we checked. So if we break these boxes here, that's how you get the golden armor Easter egg. We're going to keep that. And then we've got Dark Aether Nexus. I'm going to go for this. Potentially we could get an Aether tool. Anything would be nice right here. Alright, what do we have? Loot Fungus Samphire. So this is a kind of a trickier one because the fungus, they need to be kind of like grown up. And we're a little early into the game for them to be mature and harvestable. But maybe we have to hit one that's like semi-big, kind of like this one. Right? And you can see they fly off. And was there only one? No, the other one got away. Okay. So yeah, the medium-sized ones have 2 in them as well, so that's good. I just don't think we're going to get anything good out of them. That's alright though. If I recall right, there is this one somewhere in here. That guy's too little. There we go. They have to spawn them for us, right?
You must be so proud of
There
the
we go.
kind of success you are experiencing.
Oh my gosh, this nail gun's savage. This thing is so powerful. So powerful. Okay. Oh yeah, and then on the back side of the yard, dude, I don't think we're gonna find another mushroom, guys. I'm sorry, but on the back side of the yard, I was able to mow everything we needed to get accomplished here on the water edge portion of it. So it did take me a good 2 days worth of time to be able to get everything mowed that I needed. Dude, we just don't have another mushroom. That is such a shame. Oh well. But I'm happy with it. We finally got the yard into a place where I'm comfortable, and you know, I don't feel like I need to go out every single day now to tend to it, which is a great place to be in because it just means everything's going to get that much quicker further down the line. I'm still going to take these guys out. I don't think there is any reason I can't just keep progressing the rounds here. We'll get the Aether tool, and we might as well go ahead and start doing portions of this Easter egg because this is a decent weapon, and the ammo reserve on this thing is going to be crazy. Normally, when I play my matches, I try to go for the Easter egg, at least queue it up and get all the steps to it going. But in this case, I think we have a real solid shot here of being able to win it. I'm a big fan of this, especially the magazine size. Range might kill me, though, when I come to the boss fight, and I have to shoot the mirror that's up top, but we can get right underneath it, I guess. Shouldn't be a big deal. We're going to pop this crystal right here so that way it does spawn where we want it to go. Grab Deadshot, and I'm going to open up the first door as well so that way I can get that crystal rotating. Let's go ahead and throw the heads on the statues. Get the gold armor going. Perfect. And yeah, once I pop this open, we're good to go. Let's progress the wave. The reload on this thing too, look at this. I mean, we don't even have speed on yet, and it goes that fast. It's pretty remarkable. Keep your eye out for the crystal. Oh, I hear it. Same location it broke before. That's kind of a rarity. We'll hang around here, though, because there's really nowhere else for us to go. We'll grab double plate, too, as need be. Once I get the credits for it, I should say. Boom, 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 boom. Update on the job hunt. Got some really crappy news. This place that I was about ready to interview for, before the interview had occurred, they said they're going to put the position on hold. So they're not interviewing anybody for it. Which is super weird, and I mean, I guess it's not weird. We know what's all going on, but man, talk about a huge letdown. Like, all right, here, this is going well. They seem interested in me. Oh, no, sorry, we got to put the position on hold. Well, shoot. Oh, well, move on to the next one. We'll make something happen. Make something happen. All right, round 11 coming up here. We already got desert unlocked to us. I like how they made this a non-crit kill trial for this nail gun, because 2,000 kills in a match is honestly, it's feasible, you know. 2,000 crit kills in a match, well, that's where it gets a little tricky. It is round 11, so that means I'm going to take my cryo freeze mod, shoot that waterfall, and that gives us a purple aether tool. Let's see what kind of damage we're doing now. 2,000 damage. Purple pack 1. This gun's going to go the extra mile. So long as we're able to get the staff pieces built appropriately, I think we're going to have no problem defending the trial. And we're so far ahead right now that I kind of do want to just get the 2 pieces of the staff rocking and rolling. And quickly get our way over to the upgrade step. The defend and run portion of it. I'm going to grab stamina up, because stamina up's awesome. Need to run faster, aim down sight, move faster. They balance this gun. It feels like a pistol, you know. Plus the 600 rounds in reserve, plus the 100 in the chamber. I mean, you're not going to run out of ammo anytime soon. The fire rate is very well balanced. It's not too fast. It's not too slow. There we go. Crystal's in the right position here, so we're going to do 2, 3. These are Roman numeral 4, 5, 6, and there's 7 and 8. But hang on a second here. I'm going to leave a zombie or 2. Ugh. How many we got? Okay, just a handful. I like to kill them because when you do, it like flips around. So just get it out of the way. Then we shoot this as the round's flipping. Now remember, last time I played the Tomb, I glitched through the map, and it was because one of those amalgams pulled me at the same time that the map exploded like that for the white mechanic. And I think it killed the amalgam while I was in mid-air. That's the only logical explanation I have for it. So trying to make sure that if anything ever happens again, I'm not in the grab of an amalgam. Okay, alright. Yeah, this is, I mean, it'd be fun if I could throw a red dot on here, but I'm kind of getting used to the aim structure that it already has. Definitely a fun gun to try for when you're doing a camo grind. I wish more guns you didn't have to do crits, but again, it might be too easy, and I think they realize that too, but this is kind of one of those special guns that they just put out, so it's kind of fun. And, yeah, the challenge is reflected. So, I mean, I don't think I saw anything that was too bad on there for the special camos. We'll go through them again towards the end of the video, you know, see what we're fighting for, but I believe one of them was cryo, and the other one was just 30 kills of a specific enemy special type. So, not hard at all. It is kind of wild, though, going from a 15-round magazine to 100. That I was not expecting. But this is boss material. Unless, and we find out, because I've had that happen, where I get to the final boss fight and the gun you're actually using does not damage the mirrors. It just says immune. That would be crippling. But I don't think this one would do that, right? I mean, technically it's shooting nails and stuff, not bullets, but I couldn't see them doing that. It'd be too much.
Marks
Alright, so we got our staff piece, the first piece of the staff. Now we're going to head back over to the other room and grab the head of the ice staff. Whoa, getting some bad crystal spawns in this room. So that is okay, we will work around it. Now that I got 4,000, I think what I want to grab is speed, and then I want to go for the bonus Easter egg. Bonus free perk.
Speed is almost as important as strength.
Okay. Now for the bonus side Easter egg, you want to make sure that you've cleared out the entirety of the round before you start it, because when the round flips, it resets the flames. You have to use Molotovs to light the braziers. So I'm going to start doing this now. If you hit one, it'll throw one out. So that's free Molotov, right? Make sure you're hitting it right. And same thing over here. Cool. Alright, what are we hoping for? Let's go for double tap. Hey, death perception's not bad. I'll take death perception. We got our deep evacuation site. Or excavation site. Here. Let's go take a peek at it. Definitely want to do this as well. We could get potentially some kind of vulture aid drop. That would be pretty good. I also want double tap. We have the RCXD, so I'm going to pop that early and just make sure that I drive it away from zombies so it doesn't explode like that. Crap. Okay, I need this one to be gold, so I'm going for it. Yes, is this a waste of salvage? Absolutely. But the possibility of a free double tap does exist. Or not a double tap, a free double pack. So let's go ahead and run over here. You can see there's a mimic right there. Okay. And I'm just going to craft one. Oh, and we got our spawn that we wanted too, which is super nice. Go, 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 go. Now the goal is to not hit any zombies. It's just to like drive around them. See that? And then I can blow it up. And we got it. Cool. So we did have to pay a little bit of an additional salvage fee to get that done, but I don't think we're going to feel it too much. And the crystal did spawn in the room at the location we wanted, so I'm going to sprint all the way down here and as fast as I can back to the room. And then once I have the two pieces, I'm going straight into starting the trial. I don't think we need anything else to be successful here. Dead wire would be kind of nice to get early. It's a kill score streak, so that's not bueno. You know what? I do want dead wire. I'm going to put dead wire on. The points that we get for it are just too strong. Like, look at this. I didn't even kill but one zombie, but I got a free 65, 70 points right there. Okay, awesome. There's Evergreen. We are rocking and rolling on the camo grind right now. We're cruising. Okay. Yeah, this might be the fastest skin to gold we could probably accomplish. Ooh, we got an ancient gem. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I thought it would go under like the dark energy portion of it, but I'm wrong. I have no idea. Alright, 1, 2, looking for 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay. Hang on, buddy. Hang on, hang on. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Please! There we go. Keep your eye out for that rogue mimic. There's always one mimic that'll run outside of the boundaries of the fight and just give up on you. He'll totally disappear, and you gotta stick it out in that fight, because if you don't, it'll reset the encounter. Luckily, if you do run out and tab back in, it doesn't completely reset your progress. You'll stay on the same orb fight you were doing, but there we go. A lot of vermin on that one. No problem for the nail gun, though. Oh, another dig site. I'm gonna grab that. So, in life, give you guys a short little update here. We are getting dangerously close to starting this golf trip here, and I'm super excited to rekindle the connection and see my father again. I get to pick him up from the airport tomorrow at 2, but at 1, but at the time of the recording of the video, I will be probably in the airport parking lot by the time you guys see this thing get released. So we'll be giving it a watch. 200 subscribers just happened over the last video between now and then, so that is fantastic. Thank you to all of you guys who are here watching the videos, sending me nice comments, supporting the group. This is awesome. This is all the love I wanted to see on the channel, and I hope you guys too. It'd be super cool. We're all zombies players, right? At heart. Get together. Play matches together. I mean, this is a place where people who play zombies can find other people who play zombies and accomplish Easter eggs as a unit. Enjoy some good content. Let's make it happen. Okay, finally. We are around 14. We have everything we need to build and upgrade the staff. Let's do it. I'm ready for it. Maybe double plate would have been a smart option, but I think we've got it. Actually, double plate probably would have been a way better option on this one. Whoops. Do what you can. Take out the parasites. So when I do this, I like to take out just the vermin and parasite, because then what'll happen is eventually you'll get a bunch of regular zombies that are in charge of hurting the staff piece, and that's a good place to be in. And if there aren't any at all that are trying to take out the staff, well then you gotta clear a couple, get a couple fresh resets on spawns, and you're good to go. That was really solid, actually. Didn't have any issues with trying to get that accomplished. Very surprising how fast that went. So now the staff exists. Uh-oh. Can't drop the nail gun there. So with the staff, we need to go ahead and hit 3 shards for freezing. We want to turn them into ice crystals. We got to do it in 10 seconds or less. I'm going to open up the rest of the map here. That's the first crystal spawn that we have. Pretty solid. I like that. Here's the second crystal spawn. Man, those are right next to each other, so that's phenomenal. Clear a little bit of the wave out so that way we're not getting over-attacked here. And then for the last crystal spawn, this one needs to move. So let's figure out where it's at. Here we are. Take that down, hang out in here for just a little bit, see if we can't get a fresh reset on that crystal, either at perhaps at the beginning of the next round, because sometimes it does take that long to refresh, or if we hold the round out, but I don't think we're going to have to do it. 400 kills gives us rugged. Fantastic. Serious progress. We have enough for double plate as well. Kind of want it. Kind of want it. Alright, let's see here. Come on. Question, please.
Everybody good? And by good, I mean, you know we're not even close to done, right?
I need it in either one of these 2 locations. Both of those would be gravy. There we go. Alright, so what I like to do is get close to the end, or the edge. We're going to shoot this crystal, then we're going to run over here. We're going to shoot that crystal. Then we're going to run up here. Cool. Once you get the voice prompt, you're good to go. So now we got to head back out into the Aether, which is where our symbols are going to be located on some rocks. We'll take those. But in a second here. I want to hang around. I want to farm this up just a hair. Good points to be made from this. That is so awesome. And we're doing so well from a points perspective, because we haven't really had to put much into our weapon in order to keep it sustainable. You know what I'm saying? Like, the rounds do not require you to get so far ahead that this gun can finally work. It pack 1, purple, which are both freebie things that we got. 2,000 damage a headshot. Yeah, we're able to sustain ourselves quite well. There's the first symbol on that. Looks like a claw, or like a 3-piece round. Then we have the U hoop. And here's the last one. Okay, and that is the arrow. So the U hoop, the arrow. Now we gotta look for what portal it's gonna go for. And it looks like it went to green. Okay. Alright, good to know. So we'll run back over to green real quick.
We're on the right track.
Type in the right portal, and then I'm gonna flip it around because I want to go for triple plate. Just before we do this step, a double pack would be really good. Maybe I could do single, like a double plate upgrade and another pack-a-punch, but from a offensive perspective, I think we're still okay. So here's the first symbol, here's the second symbol, and here is the third symbol. Alright, that's open and ready for us to rock and roll. I'm gonna flip the round. Gotta do it. I do really want triple plate this early. It's just, it makes things so much easier to go through. I am rocking hardened plate again instead of durable plates because we're not using a melee weapon anymore, so I think that's going to help us out. We got a supporting gift gobble gum, that's pretty nice. Okay, and here's an amalgam, so this is going to let us practice our damage and see where we're at. Okay, so double pack could be a nice thing to... Oh, we might go down here. No, we're not. Double pack might be a nice thing to have, but I think we're still doing a decent amount of damage. We went down. Cool. So now we got 15 grand. Let's go ahead and get triple plate. See if he dropped any ammo or anything like that for us. He did. Oh, and it gives us almost a flat 100 rounds. That's fantastic. But we're still one-shot killing, right? So there's no reason to pack-a-punch any faster. 4 grand. We got some plates. Alright, let's go ahead. Grab a max ammo. Actually, we probably should wait till the next dog round for the max ammo. Because I don't want to burn the max ammo that's up there, because I need that for the staff piece. But we can hang around here while we wait for that max ammo. And then any additional capital that we get goes straight towards double pack, because that is the next upgrade. Okay. As far as today's agenda goes on what I'm trying to accomplish here, I'd like to get a bunch of videos pre-recorded for you guys, so that way when I'm out on our golfing trip this weekend, that content is constantly coming at you every single day of the week. That's the goal. Consistency is key. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to record all 4 episodes in a single day, but I can certainly try. I would certainly like to. I just like to kind of spread them out a little bit better, which is why it's tough when I have extra long weekends, is because when I record, I really like to do it when I have, you know, fresh life events that happen, so that way I can talk to you guys about it. But sometimes, you know, not a lot comes up, and at that point in time, you know, you just play the game, do what you gotta do. Not everybody has an exciting day every single day. As much as I'd like to try to make that happen, you know, it's an unrealistic dream. But there's a lot going on right now that's worth talking about, that's for sure. Oh, this is a dog round. You're kidding me. Alright, well, we can't do this on a dog round. Hopefully if I don't activate it and I run out, that the portal will reset and I can hop through it again. I don't know if that's the case or not. But that thing will not start. Okay. I'm gonna recheck that green portal. Hopefully, because I did not start the encounter, it doesn't reset. And the way we could tell this is by the symbols that are sitting in front of it. Plus, we needed the ammo anyways. This is a perfect time for it. Oh, I'm not seeing any symbols. Perfect. Okay. You can see all the crystals came back off respawn. Gosh, I'm a little confused by that. Let's see. Nothing there. We got another SAM trial. I could hit that real quick. Just taking a look at this portal. Nothing. I might still have to go through that green portal. Oh boy. Another amalgam. Trying to cause problems. They get you on the grip so easy, and I thought laterally side strafing them would be enough. Once I take him down, then I'll start the SAM trial. There we go. Sayonara, buddy. Okay, what do we have here? Critical kills, perfect. And make that happen.
I know programs to lie. I have edited notes your file to say you don't stop.
Look at that.
I
Just
should
funneling in.
expect you to be rocking back and forth in a fetal position by now. Excellent work.
Nice. That was a great trial to get right there. Hit me with a double pack? Nah, Kaz. Bummer, man. But we do have enough for double pack, so I'm going to go for it. Let me check the front area real quick, just to make sure that it didn't go there, and then I'm going to run through the green portal. Yep, I think that's the way to go. I have to. Because if I hop in through the green portal and it pulls me up to the top, and the Pack-a-Punch is outside of the Aether, that sucks. That is a complete letdown. We can also go gold rarity. Look at that. Okay, and it's a good thing we checked it's not there. I'm gonna hop through that green portal and make sure that we're good to go. Oh, good. Okay, it reset. That's exactly what we needed. We got this one, we got the N, and we got the arrow. They repositioned themselves, but that's okay. Make sure Pack-a-Punch is there. It is. I'm going to hit that, and I'm going to swing down here. Hit the machine. Look at this thing. This is a very good-looking skin. Oh my gosh. Body shots on this thing actually hit like a truck. Wow. This nail gun hits hard. No issues whatsoever gonna be going through here, huh? Yep. Fantastic. Keep the momentum going. Doppelgas. Still not worried. Stick with the orb though, that's so important. Don't get distracted because the kills will not funnel in. Wow. Doppelgas going about 4 or 5 shots right now, and I don't even have light mend on. I gotta be careful here because we are gonna get an amalgam spawn though. Hopefully that doesn't cause too many issues. Just try to focus on clearing out the trash around it. I'm gonna avoid the amalgam. What you gotta do is just pretty much be comfortable with the idea you're gonna get beat up by him. Because he'll kill too much of your time if you focus on him. There we go. Awesome. That was about the most secure orb trial I've done in zombies for the staff. We did burn a ton of ammo for it though, but we were able to upgrade our staff to a Yuli's arrow. Alright, so now we're doing trials. First trial being the vermin trial. Good show, good show. You know, we probably complete the vermin trial with our regular weapon. I'd be down to try it. I do want to get more of these kills, though, before I go and start the vermin trial. This is a really good area to train, and I tell you what, if the nails had some form of FMJ, that would be fantastic. The problem, I think, with this gun and why you're going to consume a lot of ammo with it is because there's no bullet pen. I see a little bit, but, you know, it's not like what we're used to. Doesn't take away from the fact that this gun is still remarkable at what it does. 5,000 damage, double pack. That means we're going to hit somewhere in the wheelhouse of 10. And I got news for you, that's DMR territory. That's remarkable. Okay. Now I'll head out to the trial. Already halfway to Pack-a-Punch 3. Just on one wave. Pretty solid stuff. Now, traditionally speaking, you just charge up the staff and you're good with this step, but I want to keep getting the kills for it. And I'm not worried about the vermin yet. If they do start overwhelming me, I'll switch up, but for now, gun's just got such a decent rate of fire, good damage impact, good mobility. Confident we could do this. Look at that. Not a problem at all. Okay, we'll take this and we'll run in to the yellow portal. Sometimes when you pick it up, as you can see right there, I don't have that bar on the left side of my screen that tells me how many times I can get hit, but if you look, you can see around you, you've got the purple crackling lightning. That means don't get hit. Do what we can to make sure we don't. Cool, that's in. Now we're going to switch back and do the next one, which is going to have us in yellow portal. Boom, first light beam connected. It has been a long time since we've done this Easter egg. It's been a long time since I played on the tomb. Probably a good last 6 or 7 matches I haven't played on the tomb. And it's a great map, I feel like maybe I got burned out on it. Because for the longest time, it was the one I ran over and over and over, rinse and repeat. And now that Shattered Veil's out, it's a breath of fresh air that I don't have to play the most recent map on repeat. We're gonna keep looking for these essence that hit the ground again. I don't have any HUD for how much time I have, so something must be happening, but it's okay. We really don't need to see it. You know, if the step fails, it fails. We just retry it again. They've been pretty good about throwing enough of the essence parasites at us to be able to successfully complete this. Because I remember I had some runs sometimes where I'd kill everything. I'd see everything, I'd kill everything. And it was never enough to complete this trial. And I'm like, well, you didn't even give me enough chances. So maybe they did a quick patch. I feel like we picked up quite a bit right now. Yeah, look at that. Alright, so I'm going to drop this down. We're going to pick up that last piece. And again, run through the red portal because it's the closest one to us. Hopefully not on cooldown, which it's not, so that's good. Sometimes if you travel through the portal too much, it goes on cooldown, and I've certainly made that mistake multiple times. Cool, so that's number 2. Go ahead and queue up number 3. And it's like, once you get the staff built, this Easter egg just, like, completes itself. Super fast. I could hold out the wave here, farm up a couple more kills, and then continue on. Which I'm not too opposed to. I mean, we're pushing it pretty aggressively on the timeline front there. So let's hang out here, maybe get triple pack or something like that. There's some ammo. 120 ammo. Oh my gosh. That is awesome, because it certainly doesn't take 120 rounds of ammunition to kill them. So this weapon in late rounds is definitely going to sustain itself. And if I have Vulture Aid too, I can't imagine what those procs are giving us. There's a max ammo as well. Wow. So we don't even need to shoot the max ammo to fill up the staff. There's Strife. I'm going to pop Aether Shroud because I got pinched right there. We're doing really good on the progression. Let's go ahead and start up this SAM trial and see what it's got. Oh, did I not? Must have misclicked. There we go. Mangler cannon kills. Interesting. I want to primarily Mangler kill zombies that aren't a part of my original round so I can get the most amount of points here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to clear out quite a few of them until I see some more purple eyes running around. And then I'll go for it.
I'm about ready to deliver the beat down to handoff.
Minimum trial success criteria.
18 in one shot right there. They're having a tough go. Very tough go. There we go. That's it. That is all she wrote. Elemental pop. I'll take a free Ellie pop. That's pretty solid to me. And look at, we got almost 600 rounds of ammunition right there. I'm gonna start this up. We almost have enough for a triple pack. We certainly have plenty of salvage here to craft anything that we need. We did burn a self-res kit early, so perhaps I'll craft another one of them, just so that we have everything we need going into boss fight. But I'm really curious to see what double tap does for the nail gun. I feel like the fire rate's pretty solid, pretty steady. I don't feel like I'm wasting too many rounds. But with double tap, double time, or double impact, double time, this thing's probably going to get closer to like a SOG or a PPSH in terms of fire rate. And that'll be exciting because I can't imagine what kind of DPS numbers we're going to be pulling on the final boss fight. So long as we're able to hit the mirror, I'm cool with it. Oh, and there's a mutant injector too. Absolutely phenomenal timing on that. We'll wait till about round 28 to make that happen. We can get ourselves our gold armor. That ends that. I'm going to grab this and we're going to sprint all the way to the red portal. And because we already got our max ammo, we could shoot the final portal, do the final boss fight before the final boss encounter, I should say, but they have like a mini boss. Excuse me. Good. Light up that one. Boom, the third light beam is connected. And the boss fight's queued. I did not see the pack-a-punch out here, so I'm going to run back out to the blue portal. Grab pack 3. Any additional capital we get, we're going to save for perks. Look at this thing. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. 11,000. Holy moly. We knew it'd be good, but this is very good. That means double impact's probably going to get us around that too, because we're hitting 1.5 times. Nail gun's already level 10. Good progress. Man, look at just seeing the nail gun in the back corner when you run with this pack-a-punch skin on. It's so sweet. I mean, this is gotta be the coolest pack in zombies, in my opinion. It's just so clean. The fact that the magazine is slightly different. We got a purple Drakova. That's funny. We just finished that one not too long ago, a couple days ago. I want nothing to do with it. We got all the perks that we could want for right now. I'm going to start up this boss fight. We are well ahead of schedule here. It'd be nice to potentially get, you know, light mend on our weapon here, but Deadwire is just, from a points perspective, so powerful. Oh, he's having a really hard day. Oh, what just happened there? Whoa, whoa, whoa! He, like, grabbed me, but it started the animation, but it didn't actually pull me. kind of wild. Ooh. Oh, it's a dog round, so I can't pick it up. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? We're good. We got him down, though, no problem. I love how that statue turns red, too, when you finish it. Okay, now we can pick it up. Now I'm going to run back to the yellow portal, because that's closest around us. And it's round 25. I could do another SAM trial. I don't think it's going to be valuable for us, so what I am going to do is once I get out there and I deposit the final receptacle, essence, whatever they call it, I'm going to hit double tap. And then we'll queue up the boss fight, but we're still going to be farming around for a little bit. I don't want to go into it quite yet. So there's the last one. Boom! Nice, and I can inspect right here too. Make a sweet little thumbnail. I love it. I love it, I love it. Cool, and then that light beam goes down to the bridge, so let's go ahead and say hello to Mr. Bridge. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, I like this gun. I really do. And that's the final boss fight, ready to rock and roll. Most of the time when I'm going through doing these camo trials, you know, I'm using a gun that I don't feel like it's something I would primarily use in zombies. I'm a big fan of SMGs. I think they're the strongest. ARs are second to that. I know a lot of people are going to say ARs are number one, and with the AMAX, it definitely moved up in the ranking, that's for sure. But I really do like the mobility you get from SMGs. They feel faster than most. Let me take a sip of my coffee here real quick. Okay. Alright. Who's ready to see some fire rate? Oh, man. Seems pretty strong. Oh, my gosh. Seems very strong. This thing is gotta be a mere shredder. Absolutely. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is an Easter egg capable weapon right here. The fire rate is unbelievable. The damage is unbelievable. Are you kidding me right now? The heck did this thing just turn into? Still gonna wait till round 28 so I can do my mutant injectors, but at least let me perk up. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves maybe Vulturate and Slider if I have the money for it. I don't know. Not gonna have it quite yet, but we'll grab Slider and then just a couple more kills here. We'll grab Vulturate. I don't think Melee Macchiato is gonna be in the cards for us today because I do like to be able to put on a plate and then punch to stop putting on the plates. And when you use Melee Macchiato, it kind of is like a really tough punch. However, no, I take that back. This gun has 100 rounds in the magazine, so punching with this one makes a lot more sense than any other. Yeah, the fact that I could go through, do a spree like that, hit one punch, get all my ammo back, and move on. That would be fun. Wow. Oceanic already. We haven't even pushed into any high rounds yet. And I don't feel like I have to level this gun up either. There's no reason to pop double experience points because there's no attachments for the gun. Purely just a camo. Ooh. How did you make it? Okay. That's phenomenal. So we're going to grab this. Yeah, I'll just get all of them. We'll just get all of them. Because I want to see if I can punch what kind of ammo return I'm going to get for it. Is that another mutant injector? Oh my gosh. Okay, so 27. Normally I don't do this on round 27 just because it's close. But close is good. Especially when there's a fresh mutant injector right there. That way I won't have to craft one. And then when we get to the final boss fight with the mirrors, I could probably still use... Oh, I messed that up big time. I messed that up big time. Get out of there. We don't want to do that. Do I have to wait till next round? Shoot. Oh, he might have just lost that free mutant injector right there. I think I messed that up. I forgot. I pushed them in the reverse order. You need to fire off the mutant injector first.
I'm gonna look back on this someday.
Okay, so you see how I got 13 rounds? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I was gonna punch one of them. Just to see what kind of ammo we get back. 10 rounds? That was totally not worth it. Not at all. Hopefully enough time has passed. I don't know if it needs to be a full round or not. It looks like it does. Okay. At least we know, though. Ill-advised on the melee macchiato front. That is not a necessity with this gun. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Too strong for its own good. My goodness. Okay, now we flipped around. Now we do the trial.
Flag, take what you find.
That is how we saw you.
For real. Must be a time thing. There we go. No, it's a round thing. Okay, mutant injector, then the trial. We are on round 28. I'll still swing back out, but I highly doubt that mutant injector is still out there. For those of you that don't know, all you gotta do is pop a mutant injector, then start the blood sacrifice, and then you can just sit back and melee as fast as you can push the melee button. And you will eventually take out all 3 of the blood sacrifices, the bosses, and just complete it right there off the rip. Super awesome strategy. Round 28 is when I like to do it, because then that way you're not under so much stress. But if you do it on round 27, you got to make sure that almost every single shot you're putting into the zombies is going into the bosses. Again, we're gonna look for this mutant injector that was out here, but I don't know if it despawned. I'm assuming it probably did. If it didn't despawn from just the standard timer that it would, I would expect it to despawn from a functionality piece of this game trying to run. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, we'll craft another one. Okay. There you are. We have plenty of salvage to do so. Sitting at 1,400 eliminations with this gun. Again, some of them are probably dead wire, which is a little unfortunate, so I'll swap it out for light men, so that way we're not accidentally killing zombies that aren't being recorded. You know, because if dead wire takes the kill, then it doesn't actually count it. Same thing here, we're going to pop the mutant injector and then go into the sacrifice. Just take a couple steps back so you don't get pinched on the statue itself. That way you're making sure that you're hitting all 3 of them in the same swing. And there we go, we're good. We don't need to move at all. Just keep swinging. Hey, bonus points. Okay, not bad. Sometimes you hit that nuke and it's a little unfortunate, but what can you do? You're getting gold armor. So now we get the light beams coming from the original statue to the new statue, which is going to split onto the bulls, and the bulls are going to launch a light beam straight at the wall. And what's going to be there is none other than our beautiful golden armor. Golden armor is awesome. Golden armor is just as powerful as normal armor. However, golden armor regenerates. I'm not picking up nukes until ends of rounds because I do want to get as many of these kills. We can, like I say, I always like to go for whiteout, but I think in this case, because it's standard kills, we should be able to make something happen here. And then I like to chill and farm over by speed. I think that's the best place to go. There's the guy. This is a good way to get ammo for us. Free 120 rounds. Plus we have a dog round. Gonna be plenty of opportunities to grab ammo. Kills are kills. And with light men now flying on the ground, every kill counts. I always run Deadwire because Deadwire is super strong. Gives you money like crazy. We still have a chance to get a Deadwire proc now that we have Elemental Pop, but it's going to be far less. And then I'm not going to put any armor plates on because if we wait patiently, ba-ba-boom, armor is regenerated. Give the nail gun a try, guys. If you guys have leveled up and made it this far, I highly recommend it. This gun is too good. Hey, and a free fire. That's awesome. I had to burn like 2 or 3 of them when I was trying to complete the Easter egg on the Z-Rex. There's another ancient gem. How many ancient gems are there? Oh, that's kind of neat. That's got me questioning a lot now. If we build all the ancient gems, I wonder where we can put them in. But yeah, free fires are always welcome.
I'm still standing. How about you first?
That's good. Awesome. So awesome. With double tap, it does burn through ammo a little bit faster than one might want. But I think it's warranted. I think the fire rate is something to be desired. It's the damage output increase that we hope for. Cornered again. Gonna pop that early. Ooh, an insta-kill. I'll just use it. Okay. Oh, one more parasite. That's fine. Now we're going into the later rounds here. This gun does have the damage values to kill at a pretty high round. Look at that, triple pack, free triple pack. I wish. That is so cool though, because on this map with all those bosses spawning like that, I can just, whenever I'm low on ammo, I can run around and purposely seek out one of those mimics. Ooh, an amalgam. Okay, let's see how much damage we can do to this guy. Doppelgas go down really quickly, but the amalgams, they definitely take just a hair more. Still going down though. If we hit the helmet or all the heads, he does fall. And we've got a decent ammo capacity to make it count. I'm just curious if I'm going to need to use the nail gun over the staff when I go to do damage on the boss phases for the mirrors. But that's what? 4 doppelgas and 1 amalgam down and around? Pretty easily, too, at that. Oh, and another mimic. Man, we're just fancy today. All kinds of popular. Parasite's gotta go first, right? Then the vermin. Ooh, then the double points. Not that I need it, but hey, if you're giving them, I'll take them. That was fun. These rounds are really solid on this. What do I want to take to go into the boss fight? I think I want to do the explosives. The war machine is just a good one on the bosses. Should we have a boss that's kind of doing a little bit more to us than we desire. Let's head back into the Aether. I think we're ready for the boss fight. How many kills do I have? 1,700. I didn't see whiteout fly across the screen, so maybe I'll just hang out here just for a second more until I see whiteout. Because once we get into the boss fight, I'm going to be killing zombies, and it's only going to progress us just that much further. Ooh, this is actually a really bad spot to stand. tricky area farming out here. I like this upward platform, but you gotta keep moving. Otherwise you get pinched. Pinched from behind. Nobody likes that. We have stims too. I started running stims more recently because, one, when the shock mimic hits you on this final boss, you know, you get the mirror bosses, you get the armored guy, no big deal. Then you get a doppelgast, really not a big deal. Once you get that shock mimic, if he shocks you, incapacitates you in place, and then gets a good swing on you, the next one, which again, it sounds like a lot, but it's very easy to have happen very quickly because that's how he operates. The next hit is going to put you down. If you pop a stim and you have a little bit of armor plating on you, you can make it. And that's my goal. Man, I'm surprised we haven't seen that whiteout fly across the screen yet. Maybe it missed it? Are we gonna go straight into Purple Tiger? No way, right? Can't happen. Not sure. All in all, though, we're doing quite well. So I'm just going to go ahead and start the boss fight. Can't let the video be too long. Too crazy. Aha. Mr. Mimic. I could use you for some ammo. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright, good luck, folks. Let's do this. We got everything we need. We got decoy, or not decoys. We got golden armor, every perk, triple pack gun, got the ice staff and back burner, war machine. I think we can make this happen. Thinking so. Okay, remember the goal is with this fight, I'm just going to chill, lay down next to the mirror. The lower I am, the less likely the laser is to hit me. And in fact, if I'm crouched right here, kind of in this water divot, it can't hit me. So I'm going to wait for it to go down, come back up one more time, and then boom. Damage phase, and we're going to see how much damage this needler can do. I'm excited. Place your bets. We're gonna do the full 10 grand. I bet you, what was a body shot? A fifth? 2,000 would be sweet. 1,000. Can we get a proc? 5,800 on a death perception proc. Pretty solid. Very, very solid actually. If I'm being modest, but the nail gun's pretty strong. Question is, can we get 2 mirrors in one foul swoop? We shall see. And then as far as new games go, normally what I like to do is continue to play zombies, you know, and then introduce a game or two that I find interesting or that I find out about in the background, kind of like how we did a Novalands playthrough series, which is what my dad's working on right now. Or in this case, I just found out about this game called Hades 2, which is a roguelike game where, kind of like in zombies, how you start fresh every single run. It's the same principle, but there are some permanent upgrades that you can do in the background, aka like upgrading your perks, getting the augments, you know. So I thought it looks fun, and we might play a little bit around with that game and see how it goes. I'm excited. I like new games, and it's hard to find good ones. Alright, the mirrors just popped and prevailed themselves. Let's see what we could do. There's one. Can I do it all in the same magazine? Of course I can, because this gun is insane. Yeah. Stick around for that. I might be playing some Hades 2 here. I still want to do a part 2 for the Needler. But then again, you know, I've noticed a lot of YouTube channels will put out content and they're like specialized in the content. And I like playing zombies, I do, and there's a future in zombies because there's always going to be a new Call of Duty with new maps, new Easter eggs, new guns, that whole 9 yards. But I do want this channel to be more than just zombies. So that's might be something we have to vote on, or I'd have to create a second channel, but I'd really like to keep it all on this channel. So zombies is definitely something that I think brings most of us here. It'll be tricky. I'll introduce, you know what I'm going to do? We could do a healthy blend, right? On weekdays, I play COD. Right? Standard matches just like this. And then on a weekend, or maybe one day per week, it could be a Wednesday, it doesn't matter what day it is, right? I could set the mood. We could do a new game, and then we'll just do an introduction with it, and if it hits off, and you guys are like, hey, this is a good game, I'd like to see more gameplay of it, I can start doing like 2 episodes a week of a different game. And then we can shift in doing more episodes of it if we all think that that's the one we want to see going forward. Okay, so this is the last of the mirror rotation category here. Now we go on to our boss fights. Let's see. Starting with the armored zombie. Again, I do have dead break, so I do bonus damage to armor. I'm just curious to know what that's going to be like on this guy. Yeah, that's pretty solid, actually. There's an amalgam. Don't like amalgams. Let's pull out the staff here, because I almost just dropped that guy, but I'm not going to be able to actually kill him until that amalgam's out of the picture. Oh, shoot. Well, we did it anyways. Go, 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 go. There we go. Oh, my goodness, guys. Let's talk about nail guns. What the heck did we invent regular guns for? All we needed was a nail gun. Okay, we have the next boss here. Oh, big mistake was made. That was the other original hardcore boss. Look at the damage on this thing, man. He doesn't even stand a chance. He's down. I didn't even grab ammo between those two, but he's down. Swing by, grab our ammo. Then I'm going to drop a few of these guys. We have the No Bueno Mimic boss coming up here pretty soon. Nobody likes that fool. Uh-oh. The Doppelgas, I don't want anything to do with him. He goes down easier now because he's not like a full boss target. But again, I still like to take down the bosses before I take out the one that I have to originally go for, because it just proves to be a headache. There's Whiteout. He shocked us right there. Keep your distance on this guy. I hear an amalgam. I see an amalgam. Oh my gosh. All 4 of them just spawned in. What the heck? Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I might pop Aether Shroud for this just because I want to go straight for him. Oh my gosh, we got it. We didn't even need to pop an Aether Shroud. That is just how much damage this gun is putting out. Absolutely remarkable. Okay, our max ammo spawned in the middle, so I'm going to go for that. And then let's try to clear out some of the horde here. There's going to be so much crap on the screen here in a second. Which way do we run? There's no good way. Take out the big guns. Especially the Mimic. Even though he's not the red or the main enemy, he can still mess up your life. I honestly can't believe that this is a standard version of this boss fight. That's how good this this nail gun is. Uh-oh, almost got grabbed there. Got lucky. Okay, running low on ammo here, but that's alright. We have enough credits that we could buy more ammo should we need it. Okay, he's down. The primary one we're going for is down. There we go. Holy cow. We didn't have to use a single stim, Aether Shroud, something special. None of it. The nail gun is savage. And now look at this. I got 2 Aether Shrouds in the back burner. Oh, of course they're going to spawn all the bosses on me. They're like, this guy had no issues. Gotta make it challenging somehow, right? Okay, alright, we're good. Now I'm gonna drop a barrier down at my feet so the zombies can't hurt me while we're shooting this thing. And let's just take a look at the damage values that we get. More than capable. I think the nail gun might be the best weapon you can use in zombies for the tomb boss fight. Holy cow, are you kidding me right now? You can't stop this thing. I can't wait to do the next part too, man. This is gonna be a fun one. We just gotta pick out which map we want to use. Once we take a look at the skins and the augments that I'm running here at the end of the video, we'll decide what's going to be the best map for this weapon. But I'm pretty sure at least one of the trials I saw was going to be cryo freeze kills. So if that's the case, that doesn't matter at all, and we just need to pick out the other one that's the special type.
Raptor 1, I'm at the LZ. Let's get the hell out of here.
Also, talking about the setup a little bit more over here, I am standing now. So instead of playing in a chair, I'm going to stay active. I'm not sure if it's a good thing or it's a healthy thing if you blend it both sitting and standing, but I like the standing thing for right now. And it's a good thing because we stream in the morning when the sun's at the back of the house. So I'm able to stand up, look at the yard, not have the glare in my eye. Now that is one thing that I've kind of found out, is that I got to be careful with it because I really need to get all my streaming done early in the day, so that way when the afternoon rolls around, I'm not playing video games, I'm working on yard work. Because if I stare at the screen in the afternoon, the sun comes right at you, nails you in the eyes. And you know, if you are fine with squinting, cool, but at the same time I can't see any of the crap on the screen, so it causes me to struggle to play games because I'm like, oh crap, I didn't see that one over there, you know? Bummer. But yeah, we got whiteout, which is crazy because we have 2,000 eliminations. So you're telling me that 500 of the eliminations-ish were from Deadwire? That seems a little outlandish to me. I don't know if the counter is working properly, but 2,063 kills, not bad. Critical kills, Easter egg win. This was a solid match for us. This was a very solid match for us. Let's go over to the weapon here. I'm going to go to the loadout. We're going to look at the nail gun, just so that you guys can see there is nothing you can equip on it. As far as damage goes, though, 167 to the head is awesome. I was really pleasantly surprised when the AMAX hit for 160 a headshot. And, you know, I think it's like 145 for, you know, some other high-powered guns. So this one's pretty strong at 517 RPM. The bullet velocity is horrible, though, and that's what caused us to have to switch up for the rocks portion of this. But as far as camos go, you can see we have progressed. We are already on whiteout. Fantastic. Now let's take a look at the special skins. Chasm, I love how sharp the art lines are on this one. So this one says, get kills while it's pack-a-punched. Awesome. This one can be done. I don't think we really need to work too hard for this one. And then the other one is Fang Flash, which is another decent looking skin. It almost looks like a standard camo, like an evergreen camo, or whatever this one is, right? Yeah, evergreen. It looks like evergreen with like a couple of pieces of green on it and a little bit of blue. So decent skin, nothing fancy there. So pack a punch and cryo freeze, that means we can really take this thing onto any map we want to do in the future here. And then of course, that thing we are fighting for, that sweet, sweet Mystic Gold. Oh, look at that. Mystic Gold just looks such a good skin. Looks like such a good skin. It is a good skin in this game. And then you can see we have the Nebula skin. It's sharp. It's moving too much though. My only downside with it. We'll eventually get there on most of these guns, but I like the Mystic Gold because I don't like seeing animations on my weapons. And then we forgot, now that we've got this gun kind of leveled up here, I can throw on my accessory, the Gobblegum, the standard piece de resistance, the reason we do it all. And then let's go over our augments as requested. So, stamina up, I use Stalker Quarterback. This way I can aim down sights, move quick. Quarterback, I like to use equipment on the run. This could be Molotovs, this could be decoys, this could be stims. Very powerful. Quick Revive, I use Dying Wish so I don't lose all my perks when I go down. Probiotic, Hardened Plate. On Juggernog, this is the most hits to go down. I like being tanky. Melee Macchiato, I use Vampiric Extraction, Hidden Impact, so melee kills give me health and ammo. Speed Cola, I like Classic Formula Quick Swap. Switch weapons between your primary and the staff faster. Also the ability to put on armor plates quicker, and you reload so quick. Fastest hands in the West. Vulturate, I use Parting Gift Carry-On Luggage, so that way when I do pick up ammo drops off the ground that are not like, not Vulturade ammo drops per se, but like when you kill a Doppelgast, it drops an ammo pack. With Parting Gift, that treats itself as a normal ammo pack on a non-wonder weapon, right? So all of a sudden now the staff is full ammo almost all the time. You don't have to worry about it anymore. And then for carry-on luggage, critical kills have a chance to drop extra salvage. That's kind of going to be a necessity with this one just because we don't have any suppressors on the nail gun. Again, the nail gun's fantastic and you're going to go so far with it, it doesn't really matter. But if you're able to get more salvage earlier on, you might as well go for it. This is going to help with it. Death Perception, Critical Eye, Bird's Eye View, faster minimap refresh rate, chance for body shots to become headshots. Awesome PhD Flopper, I like PhD Slider Turbologist for the increased movement speed. Deadshot Daiquiri, Dead First, Dead Break, hit like a truck, do more damage to armor. Double Tap, I use Double Impact, Double Time. This way, I hit shots in rapid succession, which is not really that rapid, but it hits for 1.5 times on the second shot that you hit the person. It's awesome. And Double Time, increased fire rate on top of the standard fire rate increase this perk provides. It is just an overall DPS monster. And then Electric Cherry, Chill Berry for elemental pop so that we get stun on reloads and our ammo mods trigger faster. I like to run Deadwire, Lightning Strike, Haste, and Lightmend Dual Action Express Remedy. That is going to leave us off for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed the episode using the nail gun, and stick around for part 2. We're going to finish this thing out, pick whatever map we so desire, because we can do anything and level this gun up. Just make sure we put cryo freeze on it. And yeah, we're going to keep rocking and rolling. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Peace!